morning and hearty welcome to Sant Chavara school, and I welcome our IC members Mrs. Sumati Venugopalan and brother Shine Alex to Sant Chavara school, and also to the inspection committee of CBSE board. And this is the main gate of our school, and so if the parents, as it is pandemic, it is mandatory for everyone to sanitize themselves and register their names. And the watchmen, they take the enquiries and allow the people to come inside the school building. This is our main boundary wall, which is towards the main road, to protect the students from any outside interference. Okay, now we are moving towards our food. So we are at the football ground, and you might be seeing that this land is little tilled and plowed. We are going to plant green grass in the ground. Because of the rain we could not do it. Now it is in the process, and he's Mr. Nikhil, our sports teacher.
Dear IC members, I am Nikhil Makode from sports teacher of Sant Chavara school. This is our school's football field, and they are now in working progress.
And the students, they get a better exposure to sports activities, and we have football in one corner, and we are now moving towards our volleyball ground. So now we are in our volleyball ground, and our students take more interest in volleyball, and they like it so much. Even the girls, they are so enthusiastic to play volleyball. That's what I have found in our students.
Dear IC members, this is our school volleyball ground. हमारे स्कूल के स्टूडेंट्स यहाँ वॉलीबॉल खेलते हैं, and they are develop the mental and physical.
This is the most interesting area of our kids. When they come in the morning, they keep their bags in their classrooms and they run towards their playing area, the seesaws and the swings and the merry-go-round and so on. And they always love to be here. Even after the class, the students enjoy this area, and they spend a lot of time in this garden. And being in this particular area gives a lot of joy and happiness to the students, and they cooperate each other, share the play materials, and thereby they experience climbing the steps, then coming down to the seesaws, and moving towards the risky areas, and all builds up their confidence. And some will sit down and they try to avoid clashing each other and so on. So it's really a fun-loving area, and students like to spend a good amount of time in this area. Main courts, and these days badminton is becoming a popular game in India, and many of our sportsmen are excelling in the international level. And I personally love to play badminton, and the students after the class hours, they spend much of their time playing badminton. And we have rather good players coming up in the smaller classes.
Again, good afternoon, IC members. This is our school badminton court. 2 badminton court available in school, and boys and girls, they are playing badminton.
And we have the ramp facility for the differently abled children so that they too can smoothly come inside the school building. This is the statue of our founder, Sant Chavara, and in his name we have named our school. We always like to have the views and the suggestions of our parents. Therefore, we have provided the suggestion box, and whatever suggestion they have, always we welcome it, and we are very eager to take necessary steps and value their suggestions as well. This is our office wherein the parents come and pay their fees, or regarding any other inquiry, they come and meet the people in the office. This is our inquiry desk, wherein parents, they can come and wait, and if they have any queries, they consult, and they are guided to the classrooms or to the principal's office, or whomever they want to meet, and so on. A specific time is given, therefore the parents come and register their names, and they will be helped out by the person in the inquiry desk. Now we are at the morning assembly area, wherein the students showcase their talents before their friends. And every day morning we have got the morning assembly. Students read out the news, say the stories, and give a brief about the importance of those particular day and so on. And a lot of things happen in the morning assembly, and thereby they will be able to develop their confidence and so on. We are in the principal's office, where most of the planning and the activities are taking place. Registers and bill books, exam reports are all being arranged here. This is our administrative office, and all the records, all the happenings take place here, and the most supportive group with the principal. And now we are room, and some of the staff members are here in the staff room, and most of the planning and happenings take place in this staff room. And because of the pandemic, the teachers are giving the classes from the school, and we are not calling our students for the regular class. Mostly online classes take place every day, and they plan out the things in the staff room, and from their particular classes they engage in the class. So now we are at the drinking water area. At every corner we have made available this facility, and also the hand wash area. From each section, students can come and have clean water and cool water. We are in the wellness room wherein the 6 students are brought in this room, and the teacher in charge takes care of the students, and if parents are invited or called, they will come and discuss the matter with the teacher, and if any student needs any counseling or like that, they will be discussing the matter here in this room. Every place we have provided, have put fire safety cylinders in case any fire or any unwanted incidents happen. Definitely we have to protect our students. So we are in class 2, and we have a class teacher, and we have got a smart board facility in all the classes. We have got digital classes in all the classrooms, and the teachers take the help of visual learning, and they are all experts in doing so. We have got teachers prepare their own videos, show it in the class, and take the help of other facilities. Good morning. Good morning, teacher. We are in class 5, and in all the classes we have got a smart facility. Good morning, good morning. We are in another classroom. In all the classrooms we have got a smart facility, and every class we provide a board where they can click their artwork, their writings, their projects, so that it is visible to everyone, and the other students also will be encouraged to do their own creative works. We have got few extra classrooms, maybe 10 of them are available, and for the future development, and this will be for the future 9th standard. For the 10th standard students, we have got another classroom. can be utilized for the future development. Now we are at the washroom area. This area is for the boys. And each floor we have got at the corner washroom facility. This is the washroom area of boys. We have got urinals at the side and toilets for the boys, and for the students who have got physical problems, they can use the western toilet. And again, they have got hand wash area as well, and it is airy as well, so that no smell remains within this area. Now we are at the girls' washroom area. There is another end of the building. And here we are providing individual washrooms to all the girls. And here also for the physically disabled children, for them also we have provided western toilet. And again, it is fully arranged in such a way that no bad smell remains. So it is fully airy. Hand wash area. Now we are in the library. Students love to come to this area because they get a lot of reading materials from the library. We have got teacher and students reference books here in the cupboard. We have got general knowledge in all the languages. General knowledge. Encyclopedias. Good morning. And we have the registers where they record the list of books, names of the books, and the register when they take the books, they have to subscribe the books. Teacher keeps the record of it. And again, we have got different periodicals and newspapers. Students can come and take the newspaper and read. Then we have got few periodicals, books, and they can sit in the library and they can read the books. So chairs are provided to all the students. And they maintain silence. That's the protocol protocol that we follow. Now we are entering the prayer room. I believe that students require a sense of holiness, reverence, and we need to bring together students from different religions, different cultures and language background. And we believe that we are all one, though we have faith in we believe in different ways, but prayer makes us aware that we are all children of God. We are one. That's what symbolized on the wall. They come here, they sit quietly and meditate, and they are free to come anytime, maybe during their recess time, their PT hours, or immediately after their refreshment and nasta. Some of them, they come and sit here and take the name of God and pray. And we teach them that we always should remember God who created us. And that's a special emphasis that we give in our school. Good morning, teacher. Good morning. And we are in another classroom. And we have again smart board facility. Students have displayed it. And on weekly basis, we paste or we display their creative works. And they write their names. And everyone will be given an opportunity to display their creative work. Their notices are being displayed on the board. And classroom is so spacious, not only that we have windows at every places, so that it is fully airy and so on. Thank you, teacher. We are again entering to another interesting room. That's called the sports room and the activity room. We have our table tennis table. Students love to play table tennis. And we have got our PT teacher and the activity guide.
Good morning, dear IC member. Myself, Nikhil Makode. I am a sports teacher of Sant Chavara school. This is our activity room, the sports room. And यहाँ हमारे पास टेबल टेनिस, कैरम और योगा एक्टिविटीज अवेलेबल है. स्टूडेंट्स यहाँ पे डिफरेंट एक्टिविटी में पार्टिसिपेट करते हैं. एंड एवरी सैटरडे where trained instructor came to school and teach different activities and games.
games, carom boards, then badminton rackets, chessboard and materials for chess, and we have got dumbbells. That brings about unity, and it requires a lot of concentration as well. So we have made it mandatory for all the classes that they practice dumbbells. And anybody who is not able to concentrate, he too will be picking up that capacity of concentration. That's why we have made it compulsory that all the students shall use dumbbells and the drill, the sports equipments that are being provided in the school. And for different games and sports, there are rules. For example, for chess, there are rules, different games, pattern, and they have to by heart. And that also brings about concentration and thinking capacity. Okay, we are entering another class, third Lily. Good morning, teacher. Good morning. So again we are now entering to another important area, that is our computer lab. And the students always love to be in this room as well, because they get a lot of opportunity to do something practically. And good morning, Gayatri Madam.
Good morning.
She is our computer teacher. And teacher, we can explain. Yeah.
So, this is our computer lab, and here are various number of computers available with us. We also have keyboard and mouse. There are clients and server also. Every server is connected with the CPU and UPS also. My name is Mrs. Gayatri Dikare. I have completed my graduation in computer engineering. I am working here as a computer teacher, and my motive is to make the children familiar with technology. This is our stock register, where we used to maintain the record of all the appliances which are available here in the computer lab. This is our board. Sometimes it is essential to explain some topic with the help of diagrams. So we make use of board at that time. As well as when we bring the children to perform the practical, half of the children, when they are doing the practical, remaining children are doing the writing work here. And after that they will their turn of practical. We also have few charts to explain some topics in more detail, such as here is a chart of shortcut keys which explain the keys, and description. This is the shortcut key and this is the use of it. In another chart, we can see that the types of keys, the various types of keys such as alphabet keys, number keys, function keys, special keys and many more. Apart from the curricular activities, we also conduct some group activity. Our 5th standard children made some models and that we have kept here. There is also internet connection is also available in our computer lab. As well as we also have a notice board in our computer lab. Here also many charts are available. And by using this information, our children can get more knowledge, such as this chart is explaining how to sit properly in front of computer. In next chart, we can see that proper way to hold and use the mouse. We also have pasted some images of calculating machines in ancient times such as abacus, difference engine and Pascaline calculator. This chart explains uses of internet and this another chart explains uses of multimedia such as various audiovisual devices. As our children are eager to do the practical, they are always eager to come here. We thought that they should know who invented computer, who invented keyboard and mouse, so that we also pasted pictures of various scientists here. This is the image of Charles Babbage. He is father of computer. This is the image of Douglas Engelbart, who invented the mouse, and at last we can see that the image of Mr. Christopher Schulz, who invented the keyboard. Thank you.
Activity room, that is our music room. Madam, good morning.
Good morning, Father. And good morning, IC members.
It's music room of our school, and here the students get knowledge of music.
We are music teachers.
We are music teachers. I am Shubhangi Bhanage.
I am Poonam Kamble. We are giving knowledge of music here to students, and students are learn the music here.
In our school, we are having these instruments. One Casio is there, 2 harmoniums and 2 tablas are. This is our stock register, music stock register, and in that I have written all information, all instruments I have written here, and all other information I have written in that. And here students are sitting and we are teaching Alankar and Tal to students. You can see here Alankar, Sa Re Ga Ma Pa Dha Ni Sa, and Sa Ga Re Ma Ga Pa Ma Dha Dha Ni Dha Sa. These Alankar and Tal we are teaching to students here. You can listen also. And students are also feeling very happy to sing with all these instruments. Thank you.
And the scientist of tomorrow is being equipped and trained here in this room. Good morning, madam.
Good morning.
Yeah, she's our biology teacher and and we have got all the models that are being placed here.
Respected IC members, this is the composite biology plus physics lab. Now these are the specimens. These are the different specimens of the animals as well as few plants. This is the specimen of earthworm, labio, prawn, cockroach, seahorse, viper, etc. This is the model of human body. It is regarding the internal parts of human body. These are the internal parts of the human body. This is the microscope where a student can learn more about the slides. These are the permanent slides. Moving to the charts, this gives the brief information about kidney, skin and excretory organs. This is the human skeleton. The child can see and study about the ribs, rib cage, etc. This is the chart of muscular system of a human body. That this lab comprises two sections of biology and physics. So these are the working models of physics. This is the prism. This model shows the speed of a running vehicle. This is the model of electromagnet. These are magnifying glasses. This is the working model of electrolysis of water. Here you can see eclipses, lunar eclipse as well as the solar eclipse. In this way we have to turn the models. Idea how the eclipses happens. In this way we can move and child will come to know how lunar eclipse as well as solar eclipse occur. These charts gives the brief information about the physical instruments like iron, steel, metal and non-metal, light colors, electrolysis. The charts regarding lenses and mirrors, dynamics and inventors and their invention. This is the stock register. We are maintaining the record togetherly. Whatever instruments, charts, models we have that we have mentioned here. This is biology part and this is physics part. Thank you.
Now we are entering to our chemistry lab. And he is our chemistry teacher. Good morning, Kunal sir.
Good morning, Father. Myself Kunal from Sant Chavara school. So this is our chemistry lab. So we can start from here. So in our lab we are having measuring balance. So whenever students are going to perform practicals or experiment, they need to be precise while taking chemicals and reagent. So for that we are having measuring balance. Then after we are having last year's journals which wrote by the students. Then we are having some molecular models. With the help of that, students are able to make different models of different compounds. And along with that, we are having stop clock. So the practicals which are time bounded. So that stop clock will help students to perform that practicals. Then after we are in our chemistry lab, we are having glasswares, test tubes, and some plastic wares which help students to perform the practicals. Then we are having some charts which are displayed on the wall, so that charts can be visual, give different kinds of experience which they already got in their classroom teachings. This shelf is having dilute solutions like dilute HCl, as you can see, dilute HCl, dilute sodium hydroxide, potassium chloride solution. So all the dilute solutions we kept here in this shelf. And the chemicals like hydrochloric acid, which are harmful to use and harmful to handle, that we kept near the window just to avoid accidents. And just aside the chemicals, we are having wash basin. So here in the big wall we are having that periodic table element, so that students are able to identify as block, P block, D block element and inner devices. That will be helpful to students. Then we are having separate shelf for chemicals and reagents. So this is the shelf where we are having chemicals, which we are, if students are supposed to perform practical, we are having sufficient amount of chemicals, and this different shelf is for indicators. Along with that, we are having 4 titration assemblies. If students need to perform the titration practicals, we are having pipette, burette, stand, conical flask, everything we are having. Then, after performing practicals or experiments, students need to clean glasswares and plasticwares. So for that, we are having 24 big pots and sufficient amount of water supply. And we are having proper gas connection. We are having 24 gas connections, so at a time 24 students can able to perform the practicals. And for the safety measures, we kept the connection of the gas burners outside the chemistry lab, just for the safety of students and teachers. And along with that gas connection, we are having one fire extinguisher for the particularly for the chemistry lab. So it's all about the chemistry lab. We are having science lab manual. So before performing practicals, students can read the manual, and that would be better for their understanding. And we are having stock register. So whatever the things which we have in our chemistry lab, that apparatus, chemicals, everything, we had to maintain proper record of the all the apparatus and chemicals in the stock register till date. Burners, that time I told you we are having proper gas connection outside the chemistry lab just for the ventilation, and along with that, just to avoid accidents, we are having one fire extinguisher particularly for the chemistry lab.
And maths lab, one of the most important area of our school. Good morning, madam.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, father. Now, this is our maths lab, and the maths indicates the mental ability test for humans. So, according to that, the maths is using everyday life. We are using maths in everyday life. So, the small student should understand the numbers. So, first one model we have kept here as a basic numerals. So, students can easily interact with the numbers. Afterwards, the numerals, Roman numerals are there, and how we can write that numbers that the students can understand it very easily. The next model, students studying in the 5th onwards, they can understand the solid shapes. Some pyramids also you can see here, so they can easily get or easily understand the shapes, what they are seeing here. Measurement is used to measure each and everything, isn't it? So we have grouped into the 3 parts, that is capacity, weight and height, length. So this capacity, these instruments are used to measure the liquid. This weight, these instruments is used for weighing things, and the length is used. These scales are used to measure the distance between 2 places. The another section is abacus. Abacus is very important. Nowadays abacus is using from 1st standard, or just smaller students are also good in some abacus. So for that purpose we have placed some slates, abacus slates, so they can easily understand. We have here tangram. Tangram is a special shape which is made up of 7 flat surfaces, and the students are likes most to make these shapes. Now afterwards, the next model is a fraction. So as the students will come here, they can easily understand what is a fraction, and each figure they can realize what exactly means what is a fraction. And the below side they can see the shapes, that is 1/4 shape, half, 3/4, 1/3 and 2/3 like this. After the mensuration point is there. This mensuration means what? That to finding out each and every figure's perimeter and area. So by seeing these things, the students can easily realize how to find out the mensuration of different shapes. Now instruments. So all these drawing instruments students can see and they can purchase from the market, so they can easily instrument is used for what thing. And to understand more easily, the teacher having the big mathematical instrument, that is a toolbox. Teacher's toolbox, so they can easily tell the students what is the purpose of each part. Just find, yes, we can see here currency notes, currency coins, as well as this sign, this symbol, rupee sign is created by Uday Kumar, so they can understand very easily. And here you can see some coins, 20 paise, 25 paise, and other signs, other coins also you can see here. And here we have some students are coming here and reading the activities, and they try to perform the activities. Some formulas also we can see, and we have to maintain all these things. We have here maths notebook. So each and everything which is here in this maths lab, we are recording, we are keeping records of each and every instrument of our maths lab. Thank you.
The language lab of the smaller kids kindergarten section. Good morning, teacher. Good morning. And they learn the sounds, the shape, and it's purely for the language section where they pronounce, make sounds, and get proper sounds. Finally, we are on the terrace to have an aerial view of the school and the boundary walls and the open space that we have. So we have recorded all the facilities that are available in the schools and also the equipments and other facilities for a better learning that are available in the school. And Sant Chavara school is situated in a village setup, that's a village called Salod. And we cater to the needs of the students in the village, and we want to bring them up in their life. And I take this opportunity to thank the CBSE board, the affiliation committee, and also the IC members, Mrs. Sumati Venugopalan, and also Brother Shine Alex for their cooperation and support. Thank you so much.